श्रीभगवानुवाच कुतस्त्वाकश्मलमिदं विषमे समुपस्थितम् अनार्यजुष्टम् अस्वर्ग्यम् अकीर्तिं कर Arjuna. So today we shall be discussing chapter 2, shlok number 2. Here, Sri Krishna, who is the Supreme Lord, has started speaking. It is very interesting to note that Sri Vyasadeva, who is the writer of all the Vedic literature, especially Puran and the Mahabharata, he addressed Krishna as Bhagwan. Bhagwan means Supreme Lord. Krishna is not addressed as Krishna like previously Vyasadeva addressed Arjun by his name, Dhritarashtra, Sanjaya by their names, but Krishna is being addressed as God. So first understand what is happening here. So as you know that Arjun is about to fight a battle against his own cousins Duryodhana and his brothers, and most of Arjun's relatives, friends, well-wisher, all are in front of him. Of course, few of them are on his side, but most of them are on their side. So the ratio is 11:7. So Arjuna had 7 akshoni. It is a Sanskrit word where roughly 2 lakh soldiers, including chariots, horses, and soldiers, are there. And Duryodhana had 11 akshoni military on his side. So it's a quite unfair situation. They are almost 50% more than their power, Arjun's power, but yet Arjuna is a class apart warrior, archer, personality, and he never lost any battle in his life. So he was very confident that he's going to, defeat them. Yet, seeing his friends and all, he got very compassionate, and he said to his friend and a charioteer, Sri Krishna, that I cannot fight now. So in reply, what Krishna says today, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjun, how have these impurities come upon you? They are not at all befitting a man who knows the value of life. They lead not to higher planets, but to infamy." So Krishna showed his he is very amazed. So Krishna was amazed to see this, that how come my friend who is of a superior class, such a weakness of the heart has attacked you. It is not at all suited to your personality, because these things, this kind of action, emotions which you are experiencing, does not suit a person who knows the value of life. Krishna addresses Arjun as Arya, but now he is saying you are Anarya. Arya, as you know, the Aryan race, Aryan civilization, the Indian civilization is Aryan civilization. So word Arya means a person who knows the value of life, who understand the purpose of existence, and their whole civilization is based on this key aspect, that what is the ultimate goal of life. So the people who follow this civilization never forget the ultimate goal. Now Arjuna, what you are doing, it doesn't befit you, because this is not an action of Aryan people. Second, whatever you are doing, like ordinary people who are just considered, are they worry about only their fame, their comforts. So this action will neither bring any fame to you. And people who does some pious activities and hope to get a heavenly situation in future, this action will neither give you that. So whichever way you would like to consider, this is not at all acceptable. So this way, Krishna kind of awaken Arjun that your actions are not right. And then after few exchange of words, Krishna will reveal the great divine knowledge, and he will remove the ignorance for all time from Arjun, not only Arjun, but to all the mankind. So anyone who wants to live in a perfect knowledge must understand whatever Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita. And many of the great personalities, real great personalities, have obeyed and applied the teachings of Bhagavad Gita in their life. Especially Mahatma Gandhi, who is a father of nation for our country India, completely surrendered to Bhagavad Gita. And whenever it was asked that from where do you get such such power, such tolerance, then Mahatma Gandhi always pointed to Bhagavad Gita. He said, every day in the morning, I dive deep in the oceanic knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, and from there I receive this strength. And the present Prime Minister Mr. Modi is also very much admirer of Bhagavad Gita. So great people, it's a book for great people basically, or it's a book for those who are ordinary, but when they come in contact with Bhagavad Gita, they also become great. This is the power of greatness. This is the power of Bhagavad Gita. So here Krishna is addressed as God, Bhagwan. In Vedic spirituality, the absolute truth is defined in three ways. First is Brahma. Brahma means formless. Brahma means without any qualities. Brahma is all pervasive. It is everywhere. It is in everything, and everything is Brahman. So it is kind of a vague explanation of the absolute truth, but most of the people, they follow this path. That everything is God, and he is formless, and we can never see him. It can only be felt, and this is known as Brahma realization. Second understanding of the absolute truth is that, okay, he is everywhere, he is formless. No, but that power takes a form of a Vishnu, and it resides in the heart of each living entity. And that aspect is known as Paramatma realization, or in other terms, super soul. So super soul has a form. Super soul is vigilant. He is a witness to everything a living entity does. And those who can perform some yogic activities like Ashtanga Yoga, they can see the Supreme Lord inside their heart. And the third aspect of the Supreme Personality, the Bhagwan, is the absolute truth is Bhagwan. So Bhagwan means one who possesses 6 qualities in totality, of which the qualities are all beauty, all knowledge, all fame, all strength, all riches, and all renunciation. So anyone who has these qualities in totality, 100%, all beauty belongs to that personality. He is Bhagwan. And it is Sri Krishna who qualifies for all these 6 traits. Of course, God has unlimited qualities. Still, these 6 are one of the prominent. So, Bhagwan has a relationship with living entity. In the form of Paramatma, there is no relation. In the form of Brahma, there is no question of relation. But in the form of Bhagwan, he keeps a loving relationship with all the living entities of all the universes. But when a living entity turns towards God, towards Bhagwan, or we can say towards Krishna, then gradually that relationship is revived. And to the degree that relation is revived, to that degree we receive, we feel the real bliss. The bliss which we are looking for is hidden in the relationship between us and God. And all the living beings, we do have connection, but that connection has to be connected with the Supreme Lord. So we have to connect everybody, every being, every services via God, via Krishna. This is how the Vedic literature, the Bhagavad Gita, explains us, and this is the key of real bliss and happiness. So we will stop here today and discuss further tomorrow. Hare Krishna.